सिवा भी होती है कहाँ जाति की पहचान,
सागे पहचान जाति की, इंसानियत के सिवा कहीं, इंसानियत के सिवा कहीं।
वो बस एक सच है, सब में साई बसे हैं, एतबार लेके चलो, हाँ साई का पैगाम लेके चलना ये सफर, हमरा ही हो खुद खुदा तो मंजिल अपने पर, हाँ
साई का पैगाम लेके चलना ये सफर, हमरा ही हो खुद खुदा तो मंजिल अपने पर।
वादा ये करना साई से बस मिलना, वादा ये करना साई से बस मिलना, एक धड़कनों में बसाई, जिंदगी में नूर बनके साई तुम आए, अजनबी दुनिया में बस तुमसे ही राहे,
जिंदगी में नूर बनके साई तुम आए, अजनबी दुनिया में बस तुमसे ही राहें।
बंदिशें सब तोड़ आओ, हसरतें बस तुमसे मिल पाऊं,
जिंदगी में नूर बनके साई तुम आए, अजनबी दुनिया में बस तुमसे ही राहें।
ओ जिंदगी में नूर बनके साई तुम आए,
जिंदगी में नूर बनके साई तुम आए,
पम पगा मनी धनी धनी सा,
पम पग मनि धनि धनि सा, पम पग मनि धनि धनि सा, पम पग मनि धनि धनि सा, पम पग मनि धनि धनि सा,
जिंदगी में बनके साई तुम आए
Om Shri Sai Ram. Salutations to the indweller in everyone, Atma Rama, our beloved Sai Rama. Salutations to Parabrahma Swarupa, Paripurna Avatari, Puttaparthi Vihari, our Sanatana Sarthi, Bhagawan Shri Sathya Sai Baba. Honorable Governor of Andhra Pradesh, Shri Abdul Nazir Ji. Honorable Minister of Health, Family Welfare and Medical Education, Government of Andhra Pradesh, Shri Sathya Kumar Yadav Ji. Honorable Minister of Backward Classes Welfare for the State of Andhra Pradesh, Srimati S. Savita. Esteemed Trust members, Shri Sathya Sai Central Trust. Respected office bearers of Shri Sathya Sai Seva Organizations India and Shri Sathya Sai Global Council. Esteemed elders, dear brothers and sisters, loving Sai Ram to all of you. On this auspicious occasion of 99th year of the Divine Advent celebrations of our beloved Bhagawan, we offer our humble gratitude and love at the Divine Lotus feet. We pray for Achanchala Bhakti, steadfast devotion, Purna Sharanagati, complete surrender, as we seek your blessings to make us your humble instruments and worthy recipients of your divine grace, Bhagawan. This morning, we have two of our distinguished elders, followed by our honorable guests addressing the august gathering. The first speaker is Shri S.S. Naganand Garu, Trustee, Shri Sathya Sai Central Trust, delivering the welcome address and presenting the annual report of Shri Sathya Sai Central Trust, followed by Shri Nimish Pandya Garu, All India President, Shri Sathya Sai Seva Organizations. Please welcome Shri S.S. Naganand Garu to the dais. Sai Ram.
Om Shri Sai Ram. Most revered Bhagawan, Shri Sathya Sai Baba, who is ever present, omnipresent, always present, here and in all our hearts. His Excellency, the Governor of State of Andhra Pradesh, and my very old acquaintance, I don't know if I call him friend, Honorable Justice Abdul Nazir, Honorable Minister Shri Yadav ji, Honorable Minister Srimati Savita ji, my fellow trustees, office bearers of the Shri Sathya Sai Seva Organization, office bearers of the Shri Sathya Sai Global Council, office bearers of Shri Sathya Sai Sadhana Trust. And if I continue in the same way narrating all the organizations and office bearers that are there, the 10 or 12 minutes time given to me will be insufficient. Therefore, I will have to stop at referring to all these people now. It's my pleasant duty to welcome all of you. Just now we heard a beautiful Kavali, Sai tum noor ban ke aaye ho. You, O Bhagawan, have come as the light of our life. Bhagawan is certainly the light of our lives. And when we, as his children, look at Bhagawan with love and affection, the compassion in his eyes flows towards us, and we become one with him in thought, word, and deed. Today is a very important day, as we all have heard, the 99th birthday of Bhagawan Baba. Baba used to be addressed by many devotees to say, Swami, happy birthday, Swami, happy birthday, Swami. And Swami's stock answer was, I am always happy, you be happy. So Bhagavan used to bless us to say, I am always happy, it is for you to be happy. And how does one become happy in Swami's presence is something which we need to think of. We need to look at the question as to why we celebrate a birthday. You know, when we have a 1-year-old son or a daughter, the parents have all the enthusiasm to celebrate the birthday. The baby doesn't know that it's her birthday or his birthday. But the baby is just fascinated by the balloons, the candles, the lights, so many people coming, hugging it, kissing it, looking after it, carrying it. That is the thrill which the baby is getting. But as the baby gets older and older and older, and once it becomes 18 years of age, and then the parents say, I want to have a birthday party and cut a cake, then the children will say, Dad, I think I'd rather go out with my friends and have a party than cut a cake at home. Now, age changes everything, but we as devotees of Bhagavan, when we look at Bhagavan's birthday, what is it that we can do and what is it that we should do? Answer to this will be known if you look at the object with which Bhagavan came here. I'm quoting from a very famous work of Adi Shankara Bhagavatpada called Upadesha Sahasri. In that there is a portion which relates to Bheshajam. Bheshajam is giving medicine or pharmaceutical, Aushati. What is the Aushati for you to get out of the Bhava Roga? You know, we always say this Bhava is a Roga. That means you are all suffering the world because we will get deliverance only when we leave this world and go away. And in that interregnum we are suffering it. So what is the way in which you can get rid of this Bhava Roga? I'll just refer to two slokas and then continue. The first one says, Prayunja Trushna Jvara Nashakaranam Chikitsitam Jnana Viraga Bheshajam Nayati Kamajvara Sannipatajam Sharira Mala Shatayo Dukhatam. Now, Bhagavan is saying in this that desire is like a fever. Now, if the more desires you have, the higher will be your fever. So, how is it that you can get rid of this fever? We all know that if you get fever, you have to take Crocin or Dolo or some tablet like that. No? So, that brings down our temperature. So, Bhagavan is saying the only medicine which you can take to get out of this fever of desire is you have to have detachment and wisdom. The more attachment you have, the more problems you are going to have in life. Therefore, the sloka says, you must try to get rid of this desire and get somehow some wisdom. Now, how is it possible to do that? He says that we have so many desires which leads us towards sorrow only. The more desires you have, whenever you are not able to satisfy that desire, you are unhappy. You want to eat gulab jamun today, but it's not available anywhere in Puttaparthi. So whole day you are waiting for gulab jamun. What happens then? The end of the day you feel, I missed gulab jamun. I did not celebrate Swami's birthday properly. So the desire is the one which gives rise to this. And so the first sloka says, the medicine to get rid of this is to reduce your desires. And we all know what Swami said, sealing on desires. That's something which Swami always recommended. He spoke to us in so affectionate terms to say how we can actually implement it. Now, what is the role of the Guru in this? The last verse in this composition says, Vimatya Veda Didyam Samuddhatam Sureir Mahabdestu Yatha Mahatma Bihi Tatamrutam Jnanamidam Hiyai Puraha Namo Gurubhyaha Paramikshitam Yacha Yaihi. Now, the author is giving a simile. He's saying, just like how during the Amrit Manthan, the gods and the demons were going on doing Manthan, and they got the Amrit, what was there, great Mahatmas, great souls, divine beings like Swami, what they do is they take the nectar of all the knowledge and distill it in such a simple way, and they give it to us in the form of a small capsule, and that is the teachings of Bhagavan. And what is it that we should do with those teachings of Bhagavan is another composition which clearly says how we should treat ourselves and what is it that we should do to ensure that we are in a position to actually follow what Bhagavan is saying us. This is a sloka from another composition which is called Tattva Sangraha Ramayana. This is what it says. Kuryad dharvam daya maitri hitam satyam vadayat vijam. That means you should lead a righteous life. You must have a lot of daya or compassion. You must have friendship, maitri, and you must always state the truth. Now, if you look at this and see what Swami has distilled and told us, these are exactly what Swami said. You have to have compassion, you have to have daya, you have to have object of doing seva. Then shastrabhyasam krutagnatvam ma vismara kadachana. You have to do this. You can't forget it, and this is the only way in which you can actually succeed in your divine endeavor to go towards God. Now, what are the other things that you need to do? Swami always talked about this. These are very clear. I'll just read and you'll understand it. Shravanam, Mananam, Dhyanam, Gurumukhat Sada. That means when God is there, come here as a guru to teach you, you must do all these things with him. Shravanam, Mananam, Dhyanam. Then Yam Yam Santaha Stuvantyarya Tam Tam Dharmacha Palaye. If you go on following the steps of the Guru, then you are nearing your destination. And the whole object of coming in this place, bowing down to Swami, is to pray to him to give us this guidance for all time to come, so that we are on the right path to go to the right direction. Now, this is with these words, I heartily welcome all devotees who are gathered here, the millions of devotees who are not here physically but who are here in spirit, and those of us who have access to internet are going to be seeing this in all parts of the world, at all time zones in the world. We hearty welcome to all of you for this lovely celebration of Bhagawan's 99th birth anniversary. I now go to the second part of the task that is assigned to me, and that is to present the annual report of the Sri Sathya Sai Central Trust. The activities are so full that I will have to take a minimum of 2 hours to give you a gist of what the trust has done in the last 1 year. And I'm sure all of us know that I don't have 2 hours, and I probably have 5 or 6 minutes to do that. And therefore, it will be my endeavor to give you a bird's eye view of what is there. The annual report is printed, published, and it is going to be available to many people who want to see it. A few will be distributed today. Firstly, we have had, for the first time after a long time, a full complement of all trustees of the Central Trust as of today, current date. We have, Bhagawan had ordered us to have 9 trustees, and we now have a complete set of 9 trustees with 2 changes that have occurred in the last year. After the last financial year, Mr. T.K.K. Bhagavat had to demit office on account of his advanced age, and in his place we have Sri I.S.N. Prasad, an IAS officer, formerly Finance Commissioner of the Government of Karnataka for many, many years. And the other vacancy is filled up by Honorable Justice V. Ram Subramaniam, who recently retired from the bench of the Honorable Supreme Court of India. The main activity of Sri Sathya Sai Central Trust comprises medical relief, education, and other social service projects. I'll give you a very quick idea of what we have achieved in the medical relief side. We have, as you all know, 2 super specialty hospitals. I'm just going to give you some numbers. I don't know how much it's going to sink into all of you. We have had 16,500 operations in the 2 super specialty hospitals in the last 1 year, which is completely free. We had 2,15,000 outpatient consultations in 1 year, which is again completely free in both the hospitals. We had a staggering number of 23 lakh investigations and tests that are conducted in these hospitals. All of this is free to the society. We have a general hospital, both here Puttaparthi and also in Whitefield. The total number of outpatients that are seen in the general hospitals is 4.34 lakh patients in 1 year. 38,000 operations of every faculty that you can think of, multi-speciality. 1,31,000 tests were done in these hospitals. Another achievement is the mobile hospital. We have a mobile hospital stationed out of Puttaparthi, which has seen 56,000 outpatient visits in this 1 year in and around Puttaparthi. Apart from that, we have had telemedicine. We have had connections through ISRO link to many remote parts of the country where people who have surgeries, who have treatments done here, and even otherwise, they can have consultation with our super specialty experts online, and this telemedicine program is going on beautifully in many, many remote parts of the country connected to our hospitals. We are in the process of augmenting it and improving the telemedicine so that we'll get better coverage of the whole country in due course. In addition to this, to augment all this, we have a new nursing college. Nursing college has been there. We have augmented some facilities there, and the nursing college is turning out large number of nurses who are going to be working with us for some time. And as all of you know, nursing college is also free of any charge. The girls don't pay anything there. In education, in the field of education, directly, the Sathya Sai Central Trust runs many educational institutions. They are schools, and in Raja Mahendra Varman, and also in Puttaparthi. We have a large number of students. Again, all these are completely residential. We are in the process of making some small changes there. But as of now, they are residential schools, and all the children get free education. And we have, in all, in the entire education sector, if you see, we have about 4,678 students. That is taking care of the college, the schools, and other institutions which the Central Trust supports. All these children get education completely free. They don't pay anything from kindergarten up to postgraduate education. This is something which is very unique. We also have number of other projects that are done. One project is whenever we have some problem, like in Kerala, there was a big flood relief activity that was done. Several Anganwadis were washed away, and the Central Trust was able to partner with the Kerala Seva organization and carry on that activity. Then we have Sri Sathya Sai Center for Human Values. It is based in Prasanthi Nilayam. It conducts many training programs for organization. There are different modules for Seva as a sadhana, workshop that are conducted live and physical here. All the programs are run from Prasanthi Nilayam, and it has benefited a large number of people because, as you know, the Sathya Sai Seva organization is a very much part of Swami's world, and they are the people who need all this training. We have another very interesting project called the Sathya Sai Vidya Vahini, which is also based out of Prasanthi Nilayam, but it has got a cyber presence in different parts of the country, with being present in practically every state in the country. We have over 1,000 volunteers. We worked in most of the states, and we have an MOU with NCERT, as you all know, which is the Government of India undertaking, for 5 years to help them to mainstream inclusive education content for education and for teachers. We run, there is a portal called Swayam, which is run by the Government of India, and we are empaneled on that, and we contribute quite a bit on the website for teacher training and development. Also, we are doing a number of projects teaming up with industry leaders like KPMG and IITs to do a number of projects to help the class and quality of education in the country. Diksha is a government portal, Government of India. We have a digital training centers there. Vidya Vahini is the largest content provider for Diksha portal on the Indian Government of India website of Diksha. We also partnered with ISRO for many projects like Space on Wheels, etc. And this is the activities of the Vidya Vahini. Now, in addition to all this, what else do we do? We are conscious of the environment. We have a big solar project, and we have solar energy generation, which has saved us quite a bit of electricity and helped in reducing the green effect of the carbon impact into the society. We have energy audits that are regularly conducted. All of you might have seen all this beautiful lighting that you see here. They're all LED lights. They consume least amount of power. In the same way we've done with all the hospitals. Ashram renovation is taking place. Those of you who have come and walked around the campus will see there's a huge structure that is coming up there. We are gearing up for the centenary year next year, and you will have brand new accommodation for a larger number of people. The ashram is bursting at its seams. We used to have Parthi Yatras running to about 1,000, 2,000. Now the average size of Parthi Yatras coming from all over the country is 3,000 to 5,000 people on every visit. All these are yatris who come here without any invitation from us. They come and seek permission from Bhagawan. Bhagawan, we want to come here. Will you please permit us to come? And within the constraints of our infrastructure here, they are made welcome. All other activities have been running beautifully. The Sathya Sai Institute of Higher Learning is the university set up by Bhagawan. It is an independent trust. We have an independent board of trustees, but the Sathya Sai Central Trust is its largest benefactor. And substantial part of the budget of the Sathya Sai Institute of Higher Learning is met by the Sri Sathya Sai Central Trust. And we have a separate trust there. Of course, the office bearers like the Vice Chancellor, the Chancellor and others are there, and they look after the administration of the trust. They have lastly, a media center. I don't suppose anybody here or who are online would not have heard of Media Center or Radio Sai. If I give you some statistics, you're going to be somewhat staggering it is. Total number of views that we have had last 1 year is 160 million views. We have 1.3 lakh followers, and on and in YouTube, our subscribers are 3.22 lakh. That means 3.5 lakh people are actually subscribing and viewing what is being shown, and today's program is being shown live, and as all of you would have noticed, the quality has improved substantially, the content has improved substantially. It really caters. Today the young person is not interested in reading anything. he or she is mostly interested in social media. They want everything in the palm of their hand, and that's exactly what the media center is making it available. We also have a Prasanthi Connect app. Those of you who haven't unloaded it, please do get an app. It's very interactive. You can get a lot of information. We have about 50,000 downloads on the Prasanthi app, and therefore this is another activity. All of this is possible by two major things. One, I must acknowledge the great seva done by the Seva Dal. You know, Swami's Seva organization starts at the grassroots level at the Samiti. Anybody can join a Samiti. There is no fee that is payable. It's your own voluntary thing. You go there to uplift yourself and not for anything else. You can offer to do seva. And today we see thousands of people from all over the country who come and render selfless service. And every time I come here, I make it a point to talk to few people. Today when I spoke to them, one was a school principal. He was serving us idli in the cafe, in the dining room where we are staying. Another one is a young boy who is supervising the Manrega workers. Another one has just finished his graduation, and I asked him, what do you want to do? He said, sir, I want to become a teacher. Now these are the category of people who are coming from a very walk of life to come and do seva here with a sense of redemption. So I think we all need to give the Seva Dal a big round of applause. The newest addition to the ashram, as those of you who have walked around will see, there is the Sri Sathya Sai Hira Global Convention Center. That was inaugurated virtually by the Honorable Prime Minister in the presence of the Honorable Governor. It happened last year, and it's a modern auditorium with two auditorias. One seats 1,000 people, another one seats 300 people. It's an ultra-modern facility, and it caters to many meetings that we have. That also houses some of the offices for the zonal chairs of the Sathya Sai Global Council. All this gives you a rough idea of what activity we have done, but you must be curious to know how much money we received and how much money we spent. Now, the trust has a corpus which is invested very wisely, and many of the audits which we face, all of them come up with a remark. Let's say this is one of the few trusts where we find the return on investments that you have is very, very high compared to other trusts. That means the trustees are deploying money in a safe manner, in good securities, earning the best possible return. And of course, the donations which devotees come and give, where there are no appeals made to anybody, but anybody who wants to come and give a donation is most welcome to do that. All donations received are without any solicitation. Nobody asks anyone for anything. And as you know, everything in the ashram is free, including for the festival time, the food is also prasadam is free both the times. So we have a revenue of about 237 crores of rupees in 1 year. This is what we receive. In terms of donation and in terms of return on the investments that we have. And what do we spend this on? We have spent some of it, large part of it. We have a revenue expenditure of about 166 crores of rupees. And we have a capital expenditure of 32 crores of rupees. Now what does this revenue expenditure go into? What do we spend it on? Nearly 100 crores is spent on medical relief, and about 15 crores on education, and the new campuses and the other developments that we do takes us about 20 odd crores. We have number of programs for relief for the poor, and that takes another 28 crores of rupees. Now, as all of you know, the medical world is very sophisticated. All new equipments are there. And Swami wanted the best medical facilities for the poorest sections of society. And his aim was, whatever you can get in the best hospital, you should have in Swami's hospital. That was a benchmark that Swami set. Therefore, it means that we have to keep on changing, keep on upgrading. In this last 1 year, we have had to upgrade many, many new machines. In the neurology department, we have had several high-end microscopes which cost several crores of rupees. And we have new heart-lung machines, new cath labs. And for the first time, when our Seva Dal volunteers went to Ladakh and Leh, they found that there is a Mahabodhi society there which is running a medical facility. and they were in need of equipment, and when they made a request, the trustees of Central Trust allocated some funds, and we have financed the setting up of a hospital there, which we don't run, but we have equipped that hospital. So in other words, Vasudhaiva Kutumbakam is actually being in operation. I come to the end of this. We can only conclude by expressing to Bhagawan our deepest gratitude for giving us this opportunity to be part of his mission. Bhagawan doesn't need anything from us. It is for us to participate in that mission and get redeemed. If we participate, that is what Bhagawan is giving to us as a sense of achievement, fulfillment, and a sense of dhanyata bhava, as we call it. So thank you, Bhagawan, and we sincerely wish, hope, and pray that you continue to bless all your devotees, wherever they may be. Every time that they remember you and touch their heart and say, Swami is here, that is when you get connected to Bhagawan. And we can only say some empty words of thank you, nothing more than that. Jai Sai Ram. I now request Brother Sundar to please come and bring the annual report, and request the Honorable Governor to please release them, and I request all our fellow trustees to kindly come up and receive the copy.
Om Shri Sai Ram. Offering our most humble salutations, the divine lotus feet of our beloved Master, seeking his blessings, that we all have his grace upon us, so that our thought, word, and deed is completely in sync with his expectation and his mandate. At the outset, I want to take this opportunity to express the deepest gratitude to Bhagawan for granting one of the most unique and the most outstanding organizations in the world ever given to mankind, called the Sri Sathya Sai Seva organizations by Bhagawan, Sri Sathya Sai Baba, and Swami We are deeply, deeply grateful to you for this act of kindness, grace, and compassion. I want to say very happy birthday to all of us. Yes, we all say happy birthday, Bhagawan. But I know from the deep recesses of his love, he would always say happy birthday to you, because I am happy when you are happy, and when you are happy, I am happy. Brothers and sisters from all over the world, greetings of this excellent and the most superb opportunity that mankind has ever got, celebrating the Sri Sathya Sai 99th birthday. The Honorable Governor, sir, very, very happy to have you with us. It's always a great occasion when we see you, and we've seen you on several occasions. Your persona just adds the grace and the love to the occasion that we have, sir. Thank you very much. The Honorable Minister, sir, welcome. You represent the health not only of Andhra Pradesh, but health is something so dear to Bhagawan that your presence here has a great meaning. Welcome to Prasanthi and Nilayam. The women power cannot be ignored, and Madam Minister on the other side, very happy to have you here. Bhagawan had a very special place for all the women, and especially the ones who have great achievements. Welcome to Prasanthi and Nilayam. And I must mention the very young MLA of our own Puttaparthi, Sindhura Reddy ji, welcome. It's very great to see your posters as we all come to Prasanthi Nilayam everywhere on the road, and greetings to you and welcome to Prasanthi Nilayam. Avatar Vaibhavam. Brothers and sisters, we are on the 99th year. And in the parlance of cricket, when a batsman reaches 99, it is the most difficult time of his life. Because that transition from 99 to 100 is always butterflies everywhere. And what to talk of the avatar himself? I'm taken back to a treatise of Sanskrit called the Tripura Rahasya. And whenever we've had a little glimpse into it, not that we understand the depth of it, but we come to know two important facts. That even beyond the trinity of Shiva, Brahma, Vishnu, beyond them, there is this Tripura Sundari. And the Tripura Sundari is the ultimate power, where even beyond there is a power. And you know what a beautiful thing? Swami came and told us that even the master of that power, beyond that power, is Bhagawan Shri Sathya Sai Baba, who has come on the face of this earth. Now imagine the fortune that all of us have in this Kali Yuga, when we don't have the hierarchy of the divine administration coming, but the master, the super master coming on the earth and telling us, Bangaru, I have come to tell you that I am God, but you also are God. And therefore, happy birthday to all of us, because that's the journey that we all have to achieve as we go further from today. But 99 is a dangerous time. Even in Krishna's parlance, 99 was dangerous because he was giving 100 chances to somebody before he took action. And therefore, probably we need to be alive and alert to know whose birthday we are celebrating and why are we celebrating that. Imagine the grace we have, brothers and sisters. The Master himself coming down on earth, bypassing all the hierarchy and even bypassing all the sadhanas that he has created all the years, and coming on earth and telling, just do two things for me and I am yours. What? Take my name, but don't only take my name. Take my name and plunge into service without the sense of doership, and then see what I can do for you. And I've come to give you this fast track degree of divinity where you and I can become one. Why should we waste time? And that is why I said we are grateful to Bhagawan for the grant of the Sri Sathya Sai Seva organization given to us. Then the Supreme Chancellor himself sets the paper and gives the answer. This is the paper, this is the answer, just write it and give it to me and you get the degree. And therefore there is a commitment that all of us have to rise beyond the boundaries of caste, creed, religion, and plunge into that action every moment of our life, where on the one hand, we constantly take his name. And what a beautiful name. I remember Swami saying, whenever in the world you see injustice, whenever in the world you see any problems, don't worry. Just come and take my name and I will take care of everything else. And he said, why worry at all? Because worry is nothing but a self-created imaginary illusion that you have. Never worry is what Bhagawan has constantly told us. Now, on the one hand, we celebrate Bhagawan's birthday, and what gift are we going to give him? He needs no more gifts. His only gift is your happiness and my happiness. His only gift is that you do what he has said. Karishye vachanam tava is the only gift that we can gift wrap and give it to him. And that is the expectation of the Divine Master. Most powerful, but most simple. Most simple remedy to reach him. Simplicity is what Bhagavan believes in, and no complication. Therefore, let's stop being complicated. Let's stop being tied up in our minds on various issues. Best Bhagavan, shut your mouth and open your hearts, and there I am all the time. It's a straightforward way Bhagavan has given it to us. Dear brothers and sisters, being in this place, which was the manifestation of the ultimate power, can there be a more powerful place of sanctum sanctorum than Prasanthi Nilayam? I want to say that there is no other place, divine place on the face of this earth, more powerful than Prasanthi Nilayam, and this is where the entire energy lies. You may go to any corner of the world, but you won't find a more powerful, more energetic, more vibrant place than Prasanthi Nilayam, because this is where the ultimate power came and spent so much time. Every tile, every place, everything. And therefore we used to say, this samadhi is not a samadhi. It is a breathing samadhi where Bhagavan is constantly giving us the vibrations that all mankind needs at any point of time, ever you go. And therefore, what do we do for the birthday celebrations? 99 we are celebrating. Let's take our stance again. Ask the umpire whether my bat is on the right stump or not. And then plunge into what? Plunge into that seva. Plunge into that service that mankind needs today. The need of the hour is unconditional love in every sphere of life. Whether it is family, whether it is business, whether it is corporate world, whether it is social world, whether it is nations. It is high time that Bhagavan's message reaches all the nations of the world. That peace cannot come without individual peace. And individual peace will only come by following two things: unconditional love, unity, and ensuring that the same master is in all of us. Giving sacrifices the way Bhagavan showed us how he lived his life. Everything was a saga of sacrifice. There was nothing for him. And he showed, even if you forget that he is the divine power, even as a human being, his life was sacrifice, sacrifice, sacrifice. And that's what he expects all of us to do. And do that with confidence, not with fear, not with a sense of any despondence, with great confidence. If every human being on the face of this earth plunges into sadhana, into namasmaran of any name that he or she can take, and plunges into service every moment of time, I think we've done a job. I think we've achieved what Bhagavan would want us to achieve. Brothers and sisters, the Sathya Sai Seva organization, the Sri Sathya Sai Global Council is now all purged. We've taken our stance to see that the centenary and the 100th run is achieved by all of us as part of thing when the next year of 2025 comes. We want to reach every corner of the country and the world. And therefore, the devotees of the Sri Sathya Sai Seva organization have resolved that they would embark upon a Rath Yatra, a chariot of unconditional love that will go to every corner of India in the course of the next 1 year by the time we come to Prasanthi Nilayam on 23rd of November 2025. These will be 6 chariots that will start from Uravakonda and come to Prasanthi Nilayam, get blessed by Bhagavan, and travel in all the corners of the country carrying what message? It is not the Ashwamedh Yagna of Ramayana. It is not the Rath Yatras that we hear about. It is a chariot of unconditional love. which will carry the message of Bhagawan Sri Sathya Sai Baba of love all, serve all, help ever, hurt never, and one God, one religion, one humanity and the fathers of God. We have seen that all children, women, families, devotees, so-called non-devotees, people, schools, colleges, we have urged all of them to embark upon this journey for a unique yatra that can go all over the country of the love and the beauty of Bhagawan Sri Sathya Sai Baba's message. We've also planned for the young men and women to run all across the country throughout the course of the next year, that is 2025. And that run will commence from Prasanthi Nilayam by 6 torches that will carry the grace and love of Bhagawan, and that torch will carry all over the country as we go further and finish the thing and merge back again in Prasanthi Nilayam. And to start the centenary celebrations, Bhagawan's most loved thing was the Vedam. And therefore, we are going to start the centenary celebration the month of February with the Atirudra Mahayagnam, which will happen in Prasanthi Nilayam in February of 2025. This Atirudra Mahayagnam is a very unique thing. It is not the prerogative of one group of people who believe that they are very spiritually or ritually inclined. This Atirudra Mahayagnam has been in progress and preparation for the last 7 to 8 months under the leadership of Brother Vednarayan, where Ritviks from all over India have been personally trained to learn. They are going through the penance, they are going through the Mahanyasam, they are going through that, and it will be representative Ritviks from all over the country. And simultaneously, we've invited that all who can chant together the Atirudra Mahayagnam mantrams that will be chanted, and this will be available all over the world online so that everybody in the world can join us in the Atirudra Mahayagnam. And therefore, this Atirudra Mahayagnam is the universal Atirudra Mahayagnam for the peace of mankind all over the world. Bhagavan was very fond of the Vedam chanting, and therefore we have ensured that all the Jyotirlingas of India and all the principal temples of India, our organization and chanters will travel and see that the Rudram is chanted in all these divine places throughout the country to charge the environment with the love of Bhagawan Sri Sathya Sai Baba. Having said this on the spiritual front, on the path of service, I tell you, it is impossible for any statistician in the world, and I challenge any of the computer scientists to come and collect the data of the selfless work that the Sevadal and the devotees of Bhagawan Sri Sathya Sai Baba do all over the world. If they carry the statistics one day, they will find it wrong that the statistics has gone haywire by another 100% on the next day. They will never get the statistics of this, because this is powered by the love of Bhagavan, where everyone does work under. Lakhs of people are being fed Narayan Seva every day in this country by the Samitis of Sri Sathya Sai Seva organization, and nobody knows what is happening. We have also launched with a great prayer to Bhagavan's Devan Lotus Feet that one of the mega service projects that the Sathya Sai Central Trust and the Seva organization will do jointly is the Divyangjan Seva, of which we'll hear more about it. We are not aware, we are very fully aware that Swami is in every atom of this creation. And therefore, on the environment front, we have ensured that we will see that we are planning to plant trees across the country. We've reached 14.5 lakh trees till now, and the target is much larger. And we now want to urge today and offer to Bhagavan a prayer with a deep sense of request to him that Swami, give us the strength that we can achieve this target beautifully, and we can see that each one plants one tree is a slogan with which we want to enter the entire celebration of the centenary years. And this is open to all mankind. Everyone must should resolve, at least plant one tree wherever you are and take care of it so that it grows. And that is the mandate and which we want to go forward to. Gram Seva, currently we are with 5,000 villages all over the country, which our Sevadal is looking after, Samitis are looking after from that perspective. And Brother Naganan mentioned, there is not a single day available in Prasanthi Nilayam's calendar when minimum 4,000 to 5,000 people have not requested to be here. In fact, now it's becoming a challenge for the calendar of Sathya Sai Central Trust to give dates to people who want to come forward and celebrate this part here. Brothers and sisters, I think this is the amazing occasion of a kind of celebration which mankind has never seen. Avatars have come and avatars have gone, but the Supreme Master himself coming, and we are on the anvil of celebrating the centenary year. The only urge is, let's not lose our wicket at 99. Let's all pray together, hold hands together, and see that we get that 100th year in 2025 so that our lives are redeemed, our 7 generations ahead and 7 generations next. All the lives are redeemed by our sacrifice and our sadhana. And we create a world of peace which is far better than any leaders of the world can do or any nations can think of, because they've all missed the point. If there is no individual peace, there is no world peace. And nobody wants to look at individual peace. It is only our master, Bhagawan Sri Sathya Sai Baba, who's at the root nourishing the individual peace in the hope, and he knows that one day he will achieve it because he never fails, because he is the master. Jai Sai Ram.
Sai Ram. We thank both the elders for their insightful and inspirational words of wisdom. We now invite our honorable guest, Shri Sathya Yadav ji, Minister of Health, Family Welfare and Medical Education, Government of Andhra Pradesh, to share his thoughts on this auspicious occasion. Please welcome Honorable Health Minister, Government of Andhra Pradesh, Shri Sathya Yadav ji. Sai Ram.
Om Sri Sai Ram. I offer my humble pranams at the divine lotus feet of Bhagawan Sri Sathya Sai Baba. His Excellency Governor of Andhra Pradesh, Justice Abdul Nazir Saab, Central Trustee Sri Ratnakar Garu, esteemed trustees, distinguished guests, and the devotees of Bhagawan Sathya Sai Baba from across the globe, and dear students, Om Sri Sai Ram. It is indeed a great day for all of us, since Sri Ratnakaram Satyanarayan Raju Garu chose to born on this day 99 years ago and strove for liberation and enlightenment of millions of his followers from across the globe. And in the process, he came to be revered as Bhagawan Sri Sathya Sai Baba. I am honored to be part of this auspicious occasion, and I recollect only once I had an opportunity to have darshan and seek blessings of Bhagawan in late 90s, when I accompanied Sri Venkaiah Naidu ji, the former Vice President of India, whom I used to assist. I got an opportunity to seek blessings. I got divine blessings, and today I stand here in the pious premise, the same pious premise, as a Health Minister of Andhra Pradesh, and more particularly representing the adjoining constituency, Assembly constituency, Dharmavaram. No doubt, Baba was a messenger of the Supreme God. Bhagavan was one of the great enlightened souls to have walked in this earth for most of the 20th century and the first decade of the current century. It is matter of delight for all of us and the devotees across the world to recall the message of Bhagavan at the start of his centenary. It is our solemn duty to reiterate our commitment to the teachings and philosophy of Bhagavan and take it forward in every word and deed of ours. At an young age of 14 years, Bhagavan heard the call of mission of his life, and for the next 70 years, he worked for the betterment of humanity in every possible way, the core of his philosophy being love all, serve all, help all, and hurt never. Spiritual enlightenment and liberation of soul is the ultimate aim of every human being. This is called the Atma, becoming one with the Brahma, the ultimate reality. To attain the state of nirvana, several routes have been suggested, like in Bhagavad Gita, Karma Yoga, Jnana Yoga, Bhakti Yoga. Baba advocated the principles of service, seva, to attain the spiritual advancement alongside enlightenment. This Seva Yoga has been the unique contribution of Bhagavan, Sri Sathya Sai Baba, for the betterment of humanity. This unique message keeps him eternal in the minds of hearts of the people and the devotees across 130 nations. Besides showing the path for liberation of mind from the sensory demands for spiritual advancement, Bhagavan had worked all his life for liberating the masses from all ill effects of daily problems like lack of even drinking water, education, healthcare facilities. This was his way of redeeming the people from the drudgery of deprivation of basic necessities of life. This was Bhagavan's way of serving the masses. In line with his spirit of service out of his love for humanity, Bhagavan, at an age of 28, set up a hospital. At the age of 32, founded a college for girls, and at the age of 55 years, set up an university. Bhagavan went on taking up drinking water supply projects in Anantapur district and several other places, quenching the thirst of millions of people. I am also one of the beneficiaries. The constituency which I represent is worst affected constituency. This was pure form of serving the needy masses for whom basic needs takes precedence over spiritual quest. This was the essence of life of Bhagavan. Bhagavan had tasked us to serve the humanity in every possible way. On this occasion, I would like to stress that planting trees and nurturing them is one of the best ways to do so. The United District of Andhra Pradesh, Etv district, is only less than, the forest cover is less than 4% of its geographical area, which is the lowest in our state and among the lowest in the country. The results of such a low tree cover we are witnessing on a daily basis. Long spell of hot and dry climate take a heavy toll of life. I compliment Sri Ratnakar Garu and esteemed trustees of Sathya Sai Central Trust for taking up planting 10 crore saplings during the next 1 year with a motto, each one plant one, which is going to be a biggest service to the mankind and also to the planet Earth. It has been scientifically established that people living in a green-covered environment required much less medical prescriptions than otherwise. You all know I'm a health minister, though, so I'm trying to speak the consequences of climate change on human life. Similarly, students who studied in a green surroundings performed academically better than otherwise. A green environment boosts the mood, lifts the spirits, encourages the positive thinking, and reduces stress, resulting in a good health. So we need plants and trees around. The adverse impacts of climate change on human health have been scientifically established. The adverse impacts of climate change would be more on a low-income groups in developing countries like India, where healthcare infrastructure is already under severe strain. In view of the clear evidence of relationship between depleting green cover, rising instances of climate change, and its effect on human health, there is a pressing need to take up plantation as a mass movement. Each one of us should plant saplings and involve local communities in taking care of them. This is how we can serve humanity on the path of service shown by Bhagavan Sathya Sai Baba. Sri Narendra Modi ji, Honorable Prime Minister of India, a true follower, a strong believer, and an advent devotee of Bhagavan Sri Sathya Sai Baba, gave a clarion call to the people of India and appealed to plant a tree in the name of Mother. Ek ped maa ke naam. Ek ped maa ke naam. One tree in the name of Mother. Let us all plant a tree. Let us all together strive to save planet Earth. Thank you all. Om Sri Sai Ram. Namaskar.
Thank you, sir, for your valuable words of encouragement. It is now our privilege to invite our chief guest, Honorable Governor of Andhra Pradesh, Shri Abdul Nazir Ji, to address the august gathering on this auspicious occasion of Bhagawan's 99th birthday celebrations in Prasanthi Nilayam. Please welcome the Honorable Governor of Andhra Pradesh, Shri S. Abdul Nazir Ji. Sai Ram.
Om Shri Sai Ram. My salutations to Bhagawan Shri Sathya Sai Baba Ji. Dear trustees of Shri Sathya Sai Central Trust, elders, devotees and students, my greetings to you all. Before I start my speech, let me congratulate Shri ISN Prasad Ji, I think he is here, and my colleague in the Supreme Court, Shri V. Ramasubramaniam, Honorable Justice V. Ramasubramaniam. One of the speakers just now was mentioning about we are in the 99th year. It is difficult to cross the century, right? Now I'm very confident we will cross the century with a sixer like Rishabh Pant. At the outset, I offer my humble prayers and salutations to the Divine Spirit of Bhagawan Shri Sathya Sai Baba. I deem it an honor and privilege to be amongst you all here today on the occasion of 99th Jayanti celebrations of Bhagawan Shri Sathya Sai Baba. Our great country has a rich cultural tradition of multiple faiths. There have been many rishis, munis, Sufis, acharyas and saints who have guided the humanity in the right path. Their lives are exemplified by the concern they had for the community and the humanity at large. They have always thought of social welfare and ways to bring change for the betterment of all. They worked to uplift the society. They strived to ensure that the society protects its values and pass them on from one generation to another. Bharat is the land where divine personalities have descended for uplifting the mankind from time to time. In our age, Bhagawan Sri Sathya Sai Baba is a shining example who epitomized the rich Indian culture and lived an exemplary life, motivating millions in the path of service. He always channelized spiritualism towards public welfare. He did not preach any new religion, but promoted peace and harmony of religions. To put it in his own words, please listen to me carefully. I have come not to disturb or destroy any faith. I have come not to disturb or destroy any faith, but to confirm each in his own faith, so that the Christian becomes a better Christian, the Muslim a better Muslim, and a Hindu a better Hindu, unquote. He proclaimed his message to bring about the spiritual regeneration of humanity by demonstrating and teaching the highest principles of truth, right conduct, peace, love, and non-violence. Shri Sathya Sai Baba teaches that man's basic nature is divine. Prati Atmanallu Paramatmana Amsha ide. And that the purpose of life is the realization of this divinity. This will occur, he says, by leading a moral life, by rendering selfless service to those in need, by engaging in devotional practices, and by developing love, respect, and compassion for all life. Bhagawan Sri Sathya Sai Baba did not attach spiritualism to the path of materialistic activities or rituals. Let me repeat this sentence again. Bhagawan Sri Sai Baba did not attach spiritualism to the path of materialistic activities or rituals. He attached it to the selfless service and education. He attached it to transformation. He attached spiritualism to practicing minimalism and austerities in personal life. The honorable ministers are here, and I am stressing this sentence. He attached spiritualism to practicing minimalism and austerities in personal life. His teachings, Manava Seve, Madhava Seva, service to mankind is service to God, has been a great social virtue. The great men of India have always preached that the service to the poor is indeed service to God. I was informed that Sri Sathya Sai Divyangjan program by the trust is rendering noble service to the needy. A mission to provide artificial limbs to thousands of Divyangjans, physically challenged individuals, is a worthy endeavor. I wish all those involved in this effort the very best in their selfless service. Just now, Honorable Minister mentioned about tree plantation. Let me repeat this again. It's very dear to my heart, sir. I was informed about the completion of 10 lakh tree plantation program under the auspices of Sathya Sai Premataru project today. The biggest challenge the humanity currently facing is climate change. As a responsible institution, Sri Sathya Sai Central Trust, along with Sri Sathya Sai Seva Organization, has initiated a tree plantation drive named Sri Sathya Sai Premataru, an endeavor of all Sai devotees to commit a plant and raise over 10 million trees in next couple of years. I wish this initiative all the success. Especially, as far as I know, this particular area of the state is without trees. This area is called what? Rayalaseema area, sorry, Rayalaseema area. We don't find trees except while traveling to Bangalore on roadside, a bit trees here and there. Here I must make a mention of the trust's participation in the Dokka Sitamma Madhyana Badi Bhojanam. Program of the government of Andhra Pradesh to provide nutrition-rich ragi malt to 33 lakh students studying in about 44,000 schools across the entire state of Andhra Pradesh. The service activities in the field of education, healthcare, providing safe drinking water, and other free services undertaken by Sri Sathya Sai Central Trust under the guidance of Bhagawan Sri Sathya Sai Baba are having a great impact on the society in India and humanity worldwide. In the social care sector, Bhagawan Baba, with his wise foresight, ensured that thousands of villages get free drinking water throughout the year, even in chronic drought-affected areas of Andhra Pradesh and Telangana. Over 1,600 villages have the benefit of having safe drinking water delivered unhindered till date, covering a population of 3 million, costing nearly rupees 550 crores. In the state of Tamil Nadu, modernization of Telugu Ganga Canal was executed by the trust with an outlay of rupees 250 crores, which has ensured drinking water to the city of Chennai. Sri Sathya Sai Central Trust also has constructed 1,000 houses for rehabilitation of flood-affected families in the state of Orissa. The trust has also undertaken several disaster relief opportunities. I am happy to learn that Baba has institutionalized the service activities by establishing Sri Sathya Sai Central Trust and Sri Sathya Sai Seva organizations which are carrying out the service activities started by Bhagawan Sri Sathya Sai Baba in the same spirit with which they were initiated. Sri Sathya Sai Mitra Solar Project, a 6,100 kilowatts solar power plant, said to be the largest such project by an NGO in India to cater the power requirements of Sri Sathya Sai allied institutions, is a great sustainable model worthy of emulation by all. Bhagawan Sri Sathya Sai Baba is truly an embodiment of love. He says, and I quote, "God is love, live in love," and exhorts us to start the day with love, fill the day with love, spend the day with love, end the day with love. This is the way to God. Just as the moon can be seen only by moonlight and not with the help of the candle, God, who is the embodiment of love, can be experienced only through love. But this love, Baba says, is unconditional, pure, selfless love which is directed towards God with one pointedness. Sri Sathya Sai International Organization, founded by Sri Sathya Sai Baba, has its presence in more than 120 countries, and its members undertake many service activities that benefit their immediate communities. Sri Sathya Sai Baba remains a living presence, an inspiration, a guide, and most all a cherished, endearing, and intimately felt divinity in the hearts of millions of his devotees. In today's world, torn apart by wars and conflicts, the humanity is facing numerous challenges and witnessing widespread inequalities and injustice. I feel that Bhagawan Sri Sathya Sai Baba's teachings of love all, serve all, help ever, hurt never are more relevant to the world we live in today than ever before. I am happy to note that even today, members of Baba's Seva Dal are giving their time and spending their life doing service to society. This is not for individual upliftment. This is not for individual upliftment, but for helping the society to benefit the most ordinary people. They work hard and spend their lives to help them, and this tradition is unique characteristic of India. Baba's simple yet profound teachings are noteworthy. One such example is, please listen to me carefully again. If there is righteousness in the heart, there will be beauty in character. If there is beauty in character, there will be harmony in the home. If there is harmony in the home, there will be order in the nation. When there is order in the nation, there will be peace in the world. I think I have to repeat this sentence again. I will repeat this sentence again. If there is righteousness in the heart, there will be beauty in character. If there is beauty in character, there will be harmony in the home. The word used is home and not house. If there is harmony in the home, there will be order in the nation. When there is order in the nation, there will be peace in the world. There cannot be any better way to achieve peace and harmony in the world. Not only did Baba teach, but also practiced it and ensured a practical way to follow. At this juncture, I am reminded of the supreme peace in the holy precincts of Prasanthi Nilayam, Puttaparthi. From times of yore, Bharat has been promoting peace and security in the world by its spiritual message. The quintessence of that message is contained in the pronouncement, "Let all the people of the world be happy." The culture of Bharat is based on the eternal truth, which is unaffected by time and place, unchanged by circumstances, untainted by historical changes, and untouched by natural calamities. Speaking on humanity and love, Sri Sathya Sai Baba once said, and I quote, again you have to listen to me carefully. There is only one caste. There is only one caste. The caste is humanity. There is only one religion. The religion is love. There is only one language. The language of the heart. There is only one God, and He is omnipresent. God is not involved in either rewards or punishment. He only reflects, resounds, reacts. He is the eternal, unaffected witness. People all over the world are praying for the divine intervention, seeking a miracle to save humanity from the grip of conflict and despair. We all pray for an end to war, that the nations may lay down their arms and seek peace. Guide our leaders with wisdom, that they may choose diplomacy over destruction. Bring hope to those affected by war, healing their wounds, both physical and emotional. Sorry, I have some throat irritation. Before concluding, I would like to quote the following inspirational Sanskrit shloka from Suktimala. Kshamaya dayaya premna sunterjana venacha vasi kuriyajna gatsarva vinayena cha sevaya. Meaning, the whole world can easily be won by forgiveness, mercy, love, good words, honesty, modesty, and service. If I have learnt one thing I want to disclose here, if I have learnt a bit of Sanskrit here and there, it is only because of Mr. Naganand. He is sitting here. So if I have pronounced correctly Sanskrit shloka, the credit should go to him. If I have not pronounced, the debit should also go to him. When I was a beginner, as a judge in the High Court of Karnataka, he sent me a Sanskrit teacher, and I learned from him a bit Sanskrit. The greatness of Bhagawan Sri Sathya Sai Baba can be summarized in the following verse from Viveka Chudamani, written by Sri Adi Shankaracharya. It is hard for any living creature to achieve birth in a human form. It is hard for any living creature to achieve birth in a human form. Strength of body and will are even harder to obtain. Purity is even harder still. Harder even than this is the desire to live a spiritual life. And an understanding of the scriptures is hardest of all. As for discrimination between the Atma and the non-Atma, for direct perception of the Atma itself, for continuous union with Brahma, and final liberation, these cannot be obtained except through the merits of 100 billion well-lived lives. The formation of a new district named Sri Sathya Sai district is clearly recognition of the noble work of Bhagawan Sri Sathya Sai Baba by the government of Andhra Pradesh. The commencement of year-long birth centenary celebration of Bhagawan Sri Sathya Sai Baba is a rare occasion in our lives. I pray with all the devotees of Baba for the success of the grand festivities till November 2025. And I already told you, we will be achieving in 2025 with a sixer. Because one of our colleagues suspected for one run. No, those were olden days, Sunil Gavaskar days. I wish all the very best for the trust and its activities. I seek the blessings of Bhagawan Sri Sathya Sai Baba be bestowed on all of us for peace and well-being of the people and the society. Thank you all. Om Shri Sai Ram. Jai Hind.
If I may have the permission of the Honorable Governor to read a message from the Honorable Prime Minister of India. It has just been received by us, and I'd like to read the message. from the Prime Minister, it is most heartening to learn about the commencement of the auspicious year-long birth centenary celebrations of Sri Sathya Sai Baba at Prasanthi Nilayam, Puttaparthi. The festivities are in themselves, these festivities are in themselves a blessing for humanity. Heartiest congratulations and greetings to everyone associated with the celebrations, and in particular to the countless devotees across the nation and the world. For centuries, generations of saints have nourished and nurtured the spirit of Ek Bharat, Shrestha Bharat. Under the guidance of spiritual luminaries like Sri Sathya Sai Baba, social welfare and an overwhelming concern for the welfare of people has always remained paramount. The uniqueness of Sri Sathya Sai Baba's spiritual teachings lies in their innate simplicity. The sensitivity and concern for a larger well-being is reflected through such messages as service to man is service to God, love all, serve all, and help ever, hurt never. The magnitude and scope of various philanthropic initiatives has touched and impacted innumerable lives, be it adoption of communities across the globe, weaving human values and character building into education, providing quality modern health care, planting 1 million trees as a part of Sri Sathya Sai Prematuru, or irrigation and drinking water projects. I have personally seen the way Baba used to mobilize people for service during times of crisis. When Gujarat was hit by an earthquake, on Sri Sathya Sai Baba's instructions, thousands of people worked tirelessly in rescue operations to provide succor to the people. May the celebrations inspire more and more people to tread the path of spirituality and service shown by Sri Sathya Sai Baba. May Baba's life and message guide the youth to serve the society and the nation. Signed, Narendra Modi, New Delhi.
We thank the Honorable Prime Minister for his encouraging words. We thank the Honorable Governor, State of Andhra Pradesh, for his nectarine words of wisdom and encouragement, reiterating the Mahavakyas of our beloved Bhagawan Sri Sathya Sai Baba, filling us with gratitude and love for Swami. We now invite our respected All India President, Sri Sathya Sai Seva Organizations, Sri Nimish Pandya Garu, to present the Divyangjan project and the Premataru project at Bhagawan's Divine Lotus feet. Sai Ram.
Om Shri Sai Ram. Before I present this at the Divine Lotus feet, in continuation of the Governor's massive promotion of the sixer that we had to hit, I must mention, sir, that we have started a very unique Sri Sathya Sai cricket league throughout the country, where currently 800 teams from local levels have already participated. There will be teams coming to the district level, to the state level, and then in the July of 2025, the Sri Sathya Sai Unity Cup will be played in its finals at the Hillview Stadium in Prasanthi Nilayam. And the uniqueness of it is that every player is qualified to play this cricket only if he has done one service project as a pre-qualification to play this match. And this is to promote the aspect of seva in amongst the young men as we go further. So the sixer is certain, sir. I agree with you, no problem. So, in the saga of compassion and love that Bhagawan always speaks about, the Sri Sathya Sai Divyangjan Seva is one such project that the Sri Sathya Sai Central Trust and the Sri Sathya Seva organizations have taken up as a part of the celebration of the centenary of Bhagawan Sri Sathya Sai Baba. To all those people, for whatever reason, have had the handicap of limbs that do not be available to them, the divine love of Bhagawan Sri Sathya Sai Baba has motivated the Central Trust and the Sri Sathya Seva organization, and we offer this sankalp at the divine lotus feet of Bhagawan and pray to him that this gets fulfilled during the course of the next year throughout the length and breadth of the country. Every state of India is already in the process of identifying such beneficiaries who will be receiving Bhagavan's love as far as in the realm of artificial limbs is concerned. In this respect, a lot of homework has been done, and a pilot project in the Sri Sathya Sai district of Andhra Pradesh has been successfully done in the initial stage. We have sort of scrutinized and identified, we have scrutinized more than 120 to 130 people in this district, and I think today we are ready to grant benefit of this scheme to around 45 beneficiaries as we go further in this program. The Sri Sathya Sai Divyangjan process is something which I'm sure Swami has done this in his physical form on many occasions in Prasanthi and Nilayam, where he used to stand in front and personally offer the various gadgets which would help the handicapped persons to lead their lives. And continuing that tradition, we shall be completing this project during the course of the year. The complete process of identification is currently on, and by November of 2025, we would have completed as many as Bhagavan blesses us to complete throughout the day. May I offer this project at the divine lotus feet of Bhagavan and pray to him for his blessings and grace. In this order, now let us have a look at a video presentation, an audio visual on this subject.
हर प्राणी में साई
Translating this message of Bhagavan into a noble mission, the Sri Sathya Sai Central Trust launched the Divyangjan Seva initiative during the Guru Purnima festival on July 21st, 2024. Its sacred purpose is to offer high-quality endoskeletal artificial assistive devices to specially abled individuals of all ages, completely free. Facilitate this holy endeavor, a mobile van fabricated with customized services for these beneficiaries was inaugurated in Bhagavan's presence on that occasion. One can easily register on the Sri Sathya Sai Divyangjan app, and then a team of expert doctors and technical officials would screen the registered applicants and ensure that appropriate measurements of these limbs are taken to prepare custom-made prosthetics. This app keeps them connected to the Sri Sathya Sai Seva Organizations India, which is closely working with the Central Trust in this project. The joy and anticipation of the first set of these beneficiaries, who will receive their limbs on the occasion of Bhagavan's 99th birthday, is truly moving.
సత్య సాయిబాబా వారి జన్మదిన సందర్భంగా నాకు ఈ లెగ్స్ ఇస్తున్నారంటే నేను ఇంకా చాలా హ్యాపీగా ఫీల్ అవుతున్నాను. ఆ రోజు నుంచి నేను నడవగలుగుతాను, ఆ రోజు నుంచి నా పనులు చేసుకోగలుగుతానని నాకు చాలా సంతోషంగా ఉంది.
థ్యాంక్ యూ స్వామి, కొత్త చేయి ఇచ్చినందుకు. ఇంకా నుంచి అందరిలాగా రెండు చేతులకి గాజు వేసుకుంటాను స్వామి. థ్యాంక్ యూ స్వామి, చాలా చాలా థ్యాంక్ యూ స్వామి. సాయిరామ్.
Way back in 1995, when Bhagavan himself distributed specially designed tricycles, he said, "Service is the supreme aim of life. Everyone should seek to redeem their life by serving their fellow beings." And addressing specifically the specially abled, Swami told them, God alone is your unfailing friend, who is with you at all times and protects you. Today, Bhagawan in his most inimitable way showers his boundless love on these special souls through this unique initiative, which is part of the centenary celebrations of Sri Sathya Sai.
Requesting the Honorable Governor, sir, to approach the beneficiaries who are sitting at the back of the hall so that the proceedings can be done and the benefits can be given. The other project of which so much has been spoken about and which is really the need of the hour for the entire world is relating to environment, and the project initiated by the Sri Sathya Sai Central Trust and the Sri Sathya Sai Seva organizations is the Sri Sathya Sai Prematharu tree plantation project. The word Prematharu was very apt because planting a tree, when all of that is done with great love and affection, it has an additional dimension of grace and beauty which is attached with the divinity of the place. Trees are a very important thing in the world. We have all been guilty of destroying them with unabashed greed, but now the time has come to re-establish that balance in life. And therefore, as mentioned in the morning, this project of Sri Sathya Sai Prematharu is a year-long project which will go on throughout the length and breadth of the country. And the target of 10 million trees is definitely the Sankalp of Bhagawan Sri Sathya Sai Baba, which will definitely unfold as we meet. As I said, currently 14.5 lakh trees have already been planted by various samitis and various sections of the Sri Sathya Sai organization all over the country. And this saga will continue. As a symbolic gesture, we propose to offer a plant to all our dignitaries as a part of the dedication of this project at the Divine Lotus Feet of Bhagawan Sri Sathya Sai Baba. We request the Honorable Governor to come forward and receive the plant as a token of our love and affection. I request the Honorable Health Minister and on the ladies' side, the Honorable Ministers and the MLA. Madam.
The Leelas and Mahimas of Bhagawan Sri Sathya Sai Baba is beyond the ken of human understanding. Avatars descend to teach us that we are not just human beings striving for spiritual experience. We are actually spiritual beings going through a human experience. Starting today, as we enter the 100th year of Bhagawan's glorious divine advent, celebrating the timeless legacy of Sanatana Dharma, love all, serve all, help ever, hurt never, a humble attempt has been made by the Sri Sathya Sai Media Center Prasanthi Nilayam to capture the universal spirit of Bhagawan's life and message, presenting a tiny glimpse of the genesis and evolution of this glorious Sri Sathya Sai mission. Let us witness his story, his divine glory. Sai Ram.
Dharma Samsthapanarthaya Sambhavan Yuge Yuge.
The Shatabdi Janma Mahotsava of Bhagawan Shri Sathya Sai Baba has begun, dazzling with the brilliance of his glory. It is a celebration of the divine coming. When the Lord adorns a human form, we believe that he is just like us, but through his life and message, he reveals his true identity.
నేను సన్యాసిని కాదు, నేను యోగిని కాదు, నేను భోగిని కాదు, త్యాగిని కాదు, నేను నేనే. ఈ నేను అనేటువంటి పదమే ఆత్మకు మొదటి పేరు.
The word avatar means descent from the state of the Atma to the level of the body. The advent was heralded 9 months prior through a mystical episode. A blue ball of light descended from the sky and entered the womb of Ishwaramma, the chosen mother. On 23rd November 1926, divinity descended for the ascent of man. Young Satyam performed many leelas like Lord Krishna. But what was the purpose of these leelas? He would later say, "Miracles or chamatkars are to draw you to me and bring about transformation, samskar, make your lives useful to others, which then leads to paropkar and ultimately to sakshatkar or self-knowledge." The divine darshan which he granted non-stop for over 60 years shone with all these stages of transformation. Frank Baranowski, an expert at studying human auras, was stunned when he witnessed Baba's darshan. Bhagwan's aura was of pure love that expanded beyond the reach of his sight. Awed by the vision, he declared, "He is love, walking on 2 feet." This divine love found expression in numerous and varied miracles, from the materializations to manifestations, from cures of physical and mental ailments, and even to the resurrection of many from death itself, a leela possible only for the omnipotent divine. Young Satyam showed his omnipresence at the Virupaksha temple at Hampi. Further, in his discourses, he would remind his devotees,
I am with you, in you, around you, behind you.
The Omniscient One, through his divine discourses and pithy quotations, revealed deep spiritual messages.
The way to love God is to love all, serve all.
There is only one God అని చెప్పాను. He is omnipresent. There is only one language, language of the heart. There is only one caste, caste of humanity. There is only one religion, religion of love. Love is God, live in love. Work is worship, duty is God. Duty without love, deplorable. Duty with love, desirable. Love without duty is divine. God is love, building is love, everything is love, everything is love.
On 23rd November 1950, his 25th birthday, he inaugurated Prasanthi Nilayam, the abode of supreme peace, which is the headquarters of his mission. Apart from Prasanthi Nilayam, several mandirs came up in many cities of India and the world. As the number of devotees grew, he toured village to village through the length and breadth of Bharat, transforming the lives of lakhs of people. He traveled like one of us. He dined and laughed with us, so we may develop kingship with him. However, lest we forget in whose presence we are, he reminded us.
సామాన్యంగా ఈ రూపాన్ని చూసి మీరు మానవత్వంగా మీరు విశ్వసించవచ్చు. కాదు కాదు, నేను దేహం కాదు, నా తత్వం ఇట్టిది అట్టిదని ఎవరికి అర్థం కాదు. నేను మగవారిలో మగవారిగా ఉంటాను, ఆడవారిలో ఆడవారిగా ఉంటాను, పిల్లల్లో పిల్లలుగా ఉంటుంది, ఒంటరిగా ఉన్నప్పుడు బ్రహ్మగా ఉంటాను. ఇది నా యొక్క సత్యం.
In 1968, he visited East Africa, spreading his love to devotees and animals. This was the only foreign land he visited in his physical form. There he proclaimed, "I have come to light the lamp of love in your hearts, to see that it shines day by day with added lustre." During his travels across India, he visited several holy shrines and revitalized them. The revival of the ancient Bharatiya culture has been foremost in his avataric mission. He distilled the essence of Sanatana Dharma into a set of 5 human values: Sathya, Dharma, Shanti, Prema and Ahimsa, which are the basis of his thousands of discourses and volumes of writings. Mother Ishwarama placed before Bhagawan 3 selfless wishes: that he must, for the people of Puttaparthi, build a small school, make available basic health care, and dig a well for fetching drinking water.
చిన్న విత్తనమే పెద్ద వృక్షంగా మారిపోతుంటుంది. ఆనాడు చిన్న స్కూలే కట్టించినప్పుడు ఈనాడు పెద్ద యూనివర్సిటీగా మారిపోయింది. పూర్వం అంత చిన్న హాస్పిటల్ కట్టించినటువంటిది ఇప్పుడు సూపర్ స్పెషాలిటీగా మారిపోయింది. ఆనాడు ఏదో చిన్న బోర్వెల్లో ఒక చిన్న బావిలో వేసి నీరు ఇస్తున్నటువంటి వాడిని ఈనాడు మన జిల్లాకంతా కూడా పైప్స్ వేయించి చక్కని నీరు అందించారు.
He granted absolutely free education right from primary school to postdoctoral research and business management to tens of thousands of youth. This mission of Educare he started by setting up a girls' college in 1968 to empower women in the right manner. He was the chancellor of the university where he not only conferred degrees but also inspired young minds on the path of self-discovery. Even as education was elevated to higher learning, medicine transformed into Medicare.
ఏ విద్యాలయం నిర్మించినా వ్యాపారం వ్యాపారం వ్యాపారం. కానీ ఉచితంగా పేదలను చూసి కరుణించేటువంటి వ్యక్తి కనిపించడం లేదు. కనుక పల్లెలు ఎందే ఇలాంటి పవిత్రమైన యొక్క శక్తిని అభివృద్ధి పరచాలని చెప్పి సంకల్పించుకొని 100 కోట్ల వ్యయం చేత మన ప్రశాంతి నియమనందు ఒక విధమైన వైద్యాలయం స్థాపించడానికి ప్రయత్నిస్తాం.
These temples of healing are truly edifices of compassion in action, offering the most sophisticated tertiary care with no charge. The same indomitable will manifested as what would be the most ambitious drinking water project to be undertaken ever by any charitable trust.
కనుకని ఎంత నష్టమైనా సరియే, ఎంత కష్టమైనా సరియే మంచినీరు అందించాలని నేను సంకల్పించుకుంటున్నాను. ఇది తప్పక నెరవేరుతుంది, దీనికి సందేహమే లేదు.
It was his love that flowed through the dry pipes and canals as clean, purified drinking water, bringing a new lease of life for millions. The very first message Swami gave the world was through a bhajan.
Manas bhajare guru charanam dustara brahma sagar taranam.
That was the spark that would turn into the beacon of the global Sai Bhajan movement, spreading the aura of Namasmarana that continues to engulf all with no distinction. In this world of continuous strife, his message is a ray of hope for mankind. No wonder the Sai movement today is vibrant in over 125 countries across the world. Every single day, lakhs of people are fed by the Sri Sathya Sai organization in India, even as hundreds of villages have been adopted and several skill development centers have been set up. The Sri Sathya Sai Avatar's universal attraction drew people from all corners of the globe, be it commoners, musicians, leaders of nations, saints, students and professionals, breaching all barriers of caste, creed, religion, nationality and language. That attraction was the magnetism of pure love. This pure love is Satyam, Jnanam, Anantam, infinite like the ocean. And what we have witnessed is a mere drop of that infinity. Starting today, let us all celebrate that eternal divine love as 100 years of love all and serve all. 100 years of Sri Sathya Sai Avatar.
Om Shri Sai Ram. We now pray to Bhagawan to bless us with this divine discourse. Sai Ram.
ఏ హృదయం దయామయమైనటువంటిదిగా ఉండను, ఏ హస్తములు పరోపకార దీక్షలో పాల్గొనును, ఏ శరీరము పరుల సేవయందు నిమగ్నమవును, అట్టి మానవ జీవితమే పవిత్రమైన జీవితము, సార్థకమైన జీవితము,
సత్య జీవితము, నిత్య జీవితము.
The one who has the heart full of compassion and his hands ready to serve the society, and the body that is dedicated to serve for the welfare of people, that person with all this, his life is really redeemed and his life is sacred.
మానవుని యందలి సహనము, సానుభూతి, ఏకత్వము ఏనాడు మానవుడు దర్శించునో ఆనాడే సమత్వము, సోదరత్వము, న్యాయము ఈ ప్రపంచములో చేకూరుతుంది.
When man develops the compassion, tolerance and unity, naturally there will be brotherhood.
ఏకాత్మ భావమును మనం అభివృద్ధి పరచుకున్నప్పుడే మనలో కలహములు, కల్లోలములు కూడాను సన్నగిల్లుతాయి, క్షీణించిపోతాయి.
When we develop the feeling of oneness, there will be no conflict or fight among us.
అందరి యందు ఉండినటువంటి యొక్క ఆత్మతత్వం ఒక్కటే అనేటువంటి సత్యాన్ని గుర్తించి వర్తించాలి.
We have to know and conduct ourselves in full realization of the fact that there is only one soul.
ఈ ప్రపంచమంతా కూడాను అంగాంగములతో కూడినటువంటి యొక్క స్వరూపమే.
The entire world is just a relationship between the limb and the sublimb.
మనకు కన్నులు, చెవులు, నోరు, ముక్కు అనేటువంటి ఇంద్రియములు ఉన్నవి.
We have got the senses such as the eyes, the ears.
ఈ ఇంద్రియములన్నీ కూడాను దేహానికి అంగములే.
These are all the limbs of the body.
దేహము దేనికి అంగము?
The body is definitely a limb to another.
దేహము సమాజమునకు అంగము.
Body is the limb of the society.
సమాజము దేనికి అంగము?
Society is the limb of
మానవత్వమునకు అంగము.
Of humanity.
మానవత్వము దేనికి అంగము?
The humanity is the limb
ప్రకృతికి అంగము.
Of the nature.
ప్రకృతి దేనికి అంగము?
Nature is the limb of.
ప్రకృతియే పరమాత్మకు అంగము.
Is the limb of the divinity.
కనుక పరమాత్మని అంగము ప్రకృతి.
Therefore, the limb of the divinity is nature.
అంగము మానవత్వము.
Humanity is its limb.
మానవత్వం యొక్క అంగము సమాజము.
The limb of it is society.
సమాజం యొక్క అంగము దేహము.
Part of society is the
దేహం
body.
యొక్క అంగమే ఇంద్రియములు.
And the
కనుక ఇంద్రియములకు ఈ దైవత్వమునకు ఎంత సన్నిహిత సంబంధ బాంధవ్యం ఉన్నదో చక్కగా విచారించవచ్చు.
There is an intimate interrelationship between the senses and the divinity.
కనుక మన ఇంద్రియములను సక్రమమైన మార్గంలో ప్రవేశపెట్టి దివ్యత్వమైనటువంటి దైవత్వాన్ని కొంతవరకు విశ్వసించి మన జీవితాన్ని సార్థకంగా గావించుకోవాలి.
Therefore, we should make proper use of the senses, understand the nature of the divinity behind, and lead our lives.
కనుక మనలో ఉండినటువంటి ఈ కల్పితమైనటువంటి యొక్క ఈ దుర్గుణములు మన ఆహార విహారంతో సంభవించినవే కానీ ఆత్మ నుండి ఆవిర్భవించినవి కాదు.
So all the bad qualities which are artificial are out of our food and habits.
కామ, క్రోధ, లోభ, మోహ, మదమాశ్చర్యం అనేటువంటివి, ఈ రాగ ద్వేషములైనటువంటివి మనం తినే ఆహారం నుంచి, మనం కూడే సంఘం నుంచి, బయట నుంచి ప్రవేశించినటువంటివే కానీ లోపల నుంచి ఆవిర్భవించినవి కాదు.
The hatred, the anger and the greed and the lust, the attachment and hatred, they all come out of food and habits. They come from outside, not from within.
ప్రేమ, దయ, సహనము, సానుభూతి ఇవన్నీ కూడా మనలో నుంచి ఆవిర్భవించినటువంటివి.
Love, compassion, understanding come from within.
ఇవి మానవతా విలువలు.
They are human values.
ఇట్టి మానవతా విలువలను మనం విస్మరించి
forgetting the human value,
కేవలం పశుత్వమైనటువంటి బాహ్యమైనటువంటి ఈ గుణములకే మనం విశ్వసించి
having full faith on the animal qualities,
దీనిని అనుసరించి
following animal qualities,
పశు జీవితాన్ని గడుపుతున్నాము.
we lead the life of an animal.
ఇది సరికాదు.
It's not proper.
ధనము రావచ్చు, పోవచ్చు.
Money may come and go.
బలము ఉండవచ్చు, క్షీణించవచ్చు.
The strength may be there or not.
ఇంక జగత్తులో ఉన్నటువంటి సర్వ సంపదలు కూడాను మార్పు చెందవచ్చును.
All forms of wealth are bound to change.
కానీ మార్పు చెందినటువంటిది ఒక్కటే, అది ఏ నిత్యమైన ప్రేమ.
The changeless one is that permanent love.
ఈ మార్పు చెందేటువంటి ప్రేమలు కేవలం నిజమైన ప్రేమలు కావు.
The changing love are not true.
మార్పు చెందేటువంటివి తాత్కాలికమైన లౌకికమైనటువంటి ప్రేమలే.
The worldly love changes.
ప్రేమ అని కూడా చెప్పడానికి వీలు కాదు.
We cannot call it love either.
ఇది కేవలం అభిమానమే.
It is only attachment.
దేహాభిమానమును పట్టి,
basing on the attachment,
కులాభిమానమును పట్టి,
communal,
మతాభిమానమును పట్టి,
religious,
సంబంధాభిమానమును పట్టి సంభవిస్తూ ఉంటాయి.
attachment to the company, such things happen.
కానీ ప్రేమకు ఎట్టి అభిమానము లేదు.
And love has no attachment.
ఈ ప్రేమ కేవలం హృదయమునకు మాత్రమే సంబంధించినటువంటిది.
The love is related to the heart.
అట్టి నిత్య సత్యమైనటువంటి ప్రేమతత్వాన్ని ఈనాడు మానవుడు ఏమాత్రం కూడా తలంచటం లేదు.
That eternal permanent truth is not thought over.
ఈనాడు భారతదేశము అనేక విధములైనటువంటి సమస్యలతో సతమతమైపోతుండాలి.
Today Bharat is confused with so many of the problems.
భారతదేశమే కాదు సమస్త దేశములు కూడా ఈ విధమైనటువంటి అవస్థలకు గురి అవుతున్నాయి.
Not only Bharat, all countries are facing problems.
కారణం ఏమిటి?
What is the reason?
ఏకాత్మ భావమును మర్చిపోవటమే.
The feeling, godly feeling is absent.
ఏకాత్మ భావము నుండి విశ్వ ప్రేమ ఆవిర్భవిస్తుండాలి.
Out of this oneness arises universal love.
ఆ ప్రేమనే ప్రతి మానవుని కూడాను కట్టివేసి ఏకత్వంగా నిరూపిస్తుండాలి.
It is the love that binds humanity.
ఈ ప్రేమతత్వమే హృదయం నుండి ఆవిర్భవించాలి.
This love should come out of the heart.
అప్పుడే నిజమైనటువంటి ఏకత్వం మనకు సంభవిస్తుంది.
Then there will be unity in the true sense.
ప్రేమ స్వరూపులారా,
embodiments of love.
మంచి చెప్పేటువంటి వారు జగత్తులో లోకంలో కోట్లకుంటున్నారు.
There are crores of people who speak good.
ప్రబోధ ప్రచారం సల్పేటువంటి వారు ఇంకా వేల మంది ఉంటున్నారు.
There are thousands who propagate.
కానీ ఆచరించి నిరూపించి ఈ ఆచరణ రూపమైన ప్రచార ప్రబోధం సల్పేటువంటి వారు 100,000 కోటికొక్కరైనా కనిపించడం లేదు.
But those that experience and propagate, you don't find one in crores.
చెప్పినది ఆచరణలో చూపకుండినప్పుడు వానికి గౌరవము లేదు, వాని మాటలకు విలువ కూడా ఉండదు.
When he doesn't practice what he teaches, he will not be respected.
ఏదో గౌరవిస్తున్నారని మనం కేవలము అల్పానందాన్ని అనుభవిస్తున్నామే కానీ వారు గౌరవించడం కాదు.
You have a very low sense of satisfaction.
గౌరవించినా గౌరవించకపోయినప్పటికీ మన కాన్షియస్, మన ఆత్మతృప్తి మనకు ఉండాలి.
Where others respect you or not, you should have
సక్రమమైన మార్గంలో ప్రవేశించినాను, నేను సక్రమమైన కర్మలు ఆచరిస్తున్నాను అనేటువంటి సాక్షి నిజమైన సాక్షి.
Therefore I am in the right direction, I am undertaking right action.
సత్యం నాస్తి పరో ధర్మః. అట్టి సత్యానికి మించినటువంటి ధర్మం మరొకటి లేదు.
There is no other dharma more than the truth.
మనం భయపడనక్కర్లేదు.
We need not have fear.
అసత్యం ఉన్నవాడికి భయం ఎంత ఉంటుంటుంది.
It is only who is in falsehood has got fear.
సత్యంగా ప్రవర్తించేటువంటి వానికి భయం దగ్గర కూడా చేరదు.
The one who is truthful, the fear will never be in the proximity.
సాహసంతో ముందంజ వేసి సమాజంలో మనం సరైన సేవలో పాల్గొనాలి.
So with all the courage and valor, enter into the society and serve.
సర్వులు మన సోదరులుగా విశ్వసించాలి.
Have the feeling that all are your brothers.
మత భేదములనేటువంటి దాన్ని ఏమాత్రం కూడా మీరు పెట్టుకొనక మత ద్వేషాన్ని మాత్రం చంపుకోండి.
You kill the hatred, religious hatred.
మత ద్వేషములే ఇన్ని విధమైనటువంటి దీనికి మూల కారణము.
It is this hatred which is responsible.
మతాన్ని ప్రేమించవలసిందే కానీ ద్వేషించరాదు.
Is the love that is, it is the religion that should be loved, not hate.
ఈనాడు దేశ రక్షణ కావాలి, దేశ రక్షణ కావాలి.
Today we want protection for the country.
దేశ రక్షణకు నీవు పాటుపడనక్కర్లేదు.
You don't need to work for it.
దేశ రక్షణ నీ చేతిలో లేదు.
It's not in your hand.
నీవు సత్యాన్ని ధర్మాన్ని రక్షించు, ఆ రెండే దేశాన్ని రక్షిస్తాయి.
You protect truth and righteous conduct, they will protect the country.
కనుక నీవు సత్యాన్ని రక్షించాలి, ధర్మాన్ని రక్షించాలి.
So you should protect the truth and righteousness.
ఆ రెండే నీకు దేశాన్ని కూడా రక్షిస్తుంది.
These two in turn will protect the country.
దేశ రక్షణ కోసమని బాంబులు ఇంకా ఆయుధములు ఇంకా 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 ఎన్నో పవర్ఫుల్ ఆయుధములంతా చేసి అందరినీ దేశాన్నంతా భస్మంగా చేస్తుంటున్నాయి.
In the name of protecting one's own country, we are discovering powerful atom bombs.
దేశ రక్షణ అనేటువంటి పేరుతో దేశ నాశనం చేస్తుండాలి.
In the name of protection, we are working for annihilation.
అపకారం అయిపోతుండాయి.
Instead of help, it becomes a harm.
ఏ వస్తువైనా మనం ఉపయోగించుకునేటువంటి వ్యక్తి యందు ఉన్నది కానీ పదార్థం నందు లేదు.
It depends upon the user.
కత్తి మన చేతిలో ఉంటుండాలి.
You have the knife on hand.
ఫలములు కోసుకోవచ్చు, భుజించవచ్చు.
You can cut the fruit.
కానీ అదే కత్తిని ఇతరులు గొంతులు కోయవచ్చు.
With the same knife, you can cut the throat. Is the mistake of the knife?
కాదు కాదు, కత్తిని పుచ్చుకున్నటువంటి వాని యొక్క వ్యక్తి దోషమే.
It is the mistake of the one who holds the knife.
కనుక జగత్తులో దోషమైనటువంటి ఒక్కటి కూడాను లేదు.
In this world there is nothing.
అన్నీ మంచివే, అన్నీ పవిత్రమే, అన్నీ దివ్యమే.
All are sacred and divine.
కానీ వాటిని ఆశ్రయించి వాటిని ఉపయోగించుకునేటువంటి విధానం లోపల మనం మూర్ఖులమైపోతున్నాం.
But we turn foolish while making use of them.
మూల కారణము స్వార్థము, స్వప్రయోజనమే.
The basis for this foolishness is selfishness and self-interest.
ఉండాలి.
There should be selfishness.
కానీ పరిమితం ఉండాలి.
But it should be under certain limits.
నశ్రేయో నియమం వినా.
Everything should be under certain limits.
ఒక వాంఛ ఉన్నది.
It's a desire.
ఆ వాంఛను తీర్చుకోవడానికి కూడా తగినటువంటి విచారణ నువ్వు చేయాలి.
You should discriminate properly to fulfill.
డిస్క్రిమినేషన్ పవర్ అనేటువంటి మానవునికి ప్రత్యేకమైనటువంటి గిఫ్ట్.
Man is endowed with the precious gift of discrimination.
కోపం వచ్చింది,
upon you are angry,
ఈ కోపం వచ్చినప్పుడు తక్షణమే నీవు క్రియలో ప్రవేశించవద్దు.
You should never step into action.
ఇది మంచా చెడ్డ, ఇది నేను చేయతగినదా చేయరాలిదా, నేను మనుషునా లేక పశువునా అని తాను విచారణ చేసుకుంటే ఈ స్పీడ్ కొంతవరకు తగ్గిపోయి ఆ దుర్మార్గంలో నువ్వు ప్రవేశించకుండా ఉంటావు.
When he discriminates whether it is good or bad, right or wrong, am I a human being or animal? Naturally all the emotions will come down.
ఒక దుర్మార్గమైన భావాలు మనలో వచ్చినప్పుడు నేను మనిషి పశువు కాదు, నేను మనిషి పశువు కాదు అనేటువంటి పదములు ఒక 10 తూర్లు ఉచ్చరించుకుంటే ఆ యొక్క ఉద్వేగము తగ్గిపోతుంది.
When bad thoughts enter in you, you just discriminate, inquire within yourself. I am a human being, not animal.
ఇంకా మానవుని ఈ డిస్క్రిమినేషన్ బుద్ధి యొక్క విచారణ శక్తి ఉండి ప్రయోజనం ఏమిటి?
What is the use of having this intellectual
ఉన్నదాన్ని
faculty?
ఉపయోగపెట్టుకోలేనప్పుడు ఇంకా లేనివి కోరడం ఏ విధంగా ఉపయోగపెట్టుకోగలరు?
When you are not making proper use of the existing one, why do you desire others?
దివ్యాత్మ స్వరూపులారా,
Embodiments of
ప్రతి
divine
ఒక్కరు కూడా ఆత్మస్వరూపులే, దైవ స్వరూపులే. ఇవన్నీ కూడా సహస్ర శీర్షస్, అన్ని కూడా దైవం యొక్క శిరస్సులే.
all are the forms of the divinity. All these are the heads, the limbs of the body.
కానీ
Divine.
ఎన్ని హెడ్స్ ఉన్నప్పటికీ అందులో ఉన్నది ఒకటే ఒకటి, అదే ఆత్మ.
In spite of so many heads, only one Atma
వేల
exists.
బల్బులంతా కూడా వెలగవచ్చు.
So many bulbs may illumine.
ఒకటి రెడ్ గా ఉండొచ్చు, ఒకటి వైట్ గా ఉండొచ్చు, ఒకటి బ్లూ గా ఉండవచ్చు, ఒకటి ఎల్లోగా ఉండవచ్చు.
One may be red, one may be white, or may be blue or yellow.
కానీ రంగులు వేరు వేరుగా ఉన్నాయి.
Colors are different.
దాని కెపాసిటీ వేరు వేరుగా ఉంటుండాలి.
Their voltage is
దాని
different.
వోల్టేజీలు వేరు వేరుగా ఉంటున్నాయి.
The voltage is so
కానీ
different.
కరెంటు ఒక్కటే.
But current is one.
అందరి యందు ఉండినటువంటి ఒక దైవత్వం అనేటువంటి దివ్య శక్తి ఒక్కటే.
The divine power is one and the same in all.
నేను గొప్ప మీరు చిన్న అనేటువంటి భావం ఏమాత్రము భావించరాదు.
Don't have the feeling that you are great, others are low.
మీరు కూడా నువ్వు గొప్ప కావాలంటే మీ బల్బులు మార్చుకోండి, ఆ కెపాసిటీ ఆ యొక్క దీన్ని అభివృద్ధి పరచుకోండి.
If you want to become great, develop your capacity, the voltage of your bulb. Have it.
బల్బులు చేంజ్ చేయవలసిందే కానీ కరెంటును చేంజ్ చేయడానికి వీలు కాదు.
You can change the bulb but not the current.
ఆ యొక్క బల్బులు ఏమిటి?
What are these bulbs?
అదే నీ హృదయము. హృదయమును విశాలం చేసుకోవాలి.
Broaden your feelings, broaden your heart.
ప్రకాశింపజేసుకోవాలి.
Make it shine.
అప్పుడే మనం సరైనటువంటి ఒక ఆనందాన్ని మనం అనుభవించగలము.
Then only you can experience true bliss.
హృదయాన్ని కేవలం సంకుచితమైన హృదయంగా మనం పెట్టుకుని
With all contracted feelings,
విశాలమైనటువంటి భావాలతో మేము ఉచ్చరించినప్పుడు ఇది ఏమాత్రం కూడా ఎవరు కూడా వినలేరు.
in spite of broad words said, nobody would listen to you.
మొట్టమొదట బి, నీవు ఉండు.
First you be.
రెండవది నీవు డూ, నువ్వు చెయ్యి.
Second you do, take
మూడవది
action.
నువ్వు చెప్పు, టెల్.
Third you declare, tell.
ఇది నిజమైనటువంటి యొక్క ఆదర్శము.
This is true ideal.
ఏదో శరీరాలకు మనము బర్త్డేలని అనే పుట్టిన పండుగలని మనం చేసుకుంటున్నాం. ఇది పుట్టిన పండుగలు ఇవి కాదు, మనకు పుట్టిన పండుగలు ఏనాడు ఎవరి హృదయం లోపల పవిత్రమైన భావంలో ఆవిర్భవిస్తూ అదే వాళ్ళ నిజమైన పుట్టిన పండుగ.
We celebrate birthdays relating to the body. But it's the true birthday when there is a scope, the birth of sacred
పండుగలు
feelings.
చేసుకుంటున్నామే కానీ చెప్పిన మాటలు అనుసరిస్తున్నామా, ఆచరిస్తున్నామా?
We celebrate the occasion, but do we follow the command?
చెప్పిన మాటను ఆచరించినప్పుడే ఇది నీ పుట్టిన పండుగ యొక్క ఫలితం మనకు అనుభవించిన వారం అవుతాం.
When we follow the command, then only you will have the positive result of celebration.
సర్వులను ప్రేమించండి అని
Jesus said, love all.
కానీ క్రిస్మస్ లో మనం జీసస్ పండుగలు చేసుకుంటున్నాము.
But we celebrate Christmas.
ఎవరిని ప్రేమిస్తున్నాము?
Whom are we loving?
ఎవరిని ప్రేమించటం లేదు.
No one.
మన హృదయం నుండి నిండినటువంటిది ప్రేమ ఒక్కటే.
It is the love that fills our heart.
నాకు కావాల్సినంత ప్రేమ నీ దగ్గర ఉంటుండాలి. దినమునకు 10 మందికైనా పంచుకో.
You have lots of love. At least share with 10.
ప్రేమ స్వరూపులారా,
embodiments of love.
ఈనాడు మీరు చేయవలసింది ఒక్కటే, నాకు ఇవ్వవలసింది కూడా ఒక్కటే.
What you should do, what you should give to Swami is just one.
అన్ని దేశములు,
all countries,
అందరూ, అన్ని మానవులు కూడాను
entire humanity,
సుఖశాంతులను అనుభవించాలి అని కోరండి.
you desire for the peace and security.
సమస్త సుఖినో భవంతు, అన్ని లోకములు బాగుండాలి.
The whole world should be happy.
ఇంత విశాలమైనటువంటి ప్రేమను పెంచుకోవాలి.
Develop that broad love.
నిజంగా మీరు నమ్మినా నమ్మకపోయినా నాలో అలాంటి విశాలమైనటువంటి హృదయం ఉండటం చేతనే నేను ఇన్ని విధమైనటువంటి యొక్క దీంతో ఇంత జగత్తును ఆకర్షింపజేయగలుగుతున్నాను.
Whether you believe it or not, as Swami has got these broad feelings of love, he is able to interact the whole world.
మూడింటిని మీరు సంరక్షించుకుంటే అందరూ కూడా మీరు స్వామి యొక్క స్వరూపాన్ని ధరిస్తారు.
If you protect 3, you will assume the form of Swami.
భగవంతుడు మీకు ఆవిర్భవిస్తాడు.
God will originate in you.
అదే 3, ఆ 3 నా యందు ఉంటున్నవి నిస్సందేహంగా నేను చెప్పగలను.
3 things are present in Swami, he can declare doubtlessly.
అదే పి పి పి, ఈ 3 పీలు ఉంటున్నాయి.
Swami has these 3 P's.
పి, ఫస్ట్ పి ప్యూరిటీ.
The first P, purity.
రెండవది పేషెన్స్.
The second P, patience.
మూడవది పర్సివరెన్స్.
Third P, perseverance.
ఈ 3 కూడా నాలో ఉంటున్నవి.
All the 3 are in
ఈ
Swami.
3 నన్ను అన్ని విధంలో కూడా చూసుకుంటూ ఉంటున్నవి.
These 3 are taking care of everything.
వాడికి ఎక్కడ పోయినా, ఎక్కడ ఉండినా, ఏం చేసినా, ఏ మాత్రం కూడా వానికి భయం ఉండదు.
The one with these three need not have any kind of fear wherever he is.
ప్రధానమైనటువంటి ప్యూరిటీ ప్యూరిటీ ప్యూరిటీ.
It is the purity which is essential.
ఈనాడు సర్వం కూడాను మలినమైపోయినది.
Today everything is polluted.
నీరంతా కూడాను మలినమైపోయింది.
Water is polluted.
గాలి అంతా మాలిన్యమైపోయింది.
The air pollution.
ఇన్ని పంచభూతములు మాలిన్యమే కాకుండా మానవుని యొక్క మనసు కూడాను మాలిన్యమైపోయింది.
The five elements are polluted and human mind is also polluted.
కనుక ఈనాటి ఈ మనసు యొక్క తత్వము ఈ విధమైనటువంటి యొక్క మాలిన్యంతో ఉన్నప్పుడు పవిత్రతను ఏ రీతిగా మీరు సంపాదించగలరు?
When the trend of the human mind is so dirty, how do you expect it to be sacred?
కనుకనే భగవత్ చింతన చేసి
thinking of the Lord,
ఏ యొక్క కార్యమునందు కూడా భగవద్భావంగానే మీరు విశ్వసించి
taking every feeling as the divine,
సర్వము భగవంతుడే లోపల నుండి ఉండి ఈ దేహాన్ని నడిపిస్తున్నాడనేటువంటి సత్యాన్ని గుర్తించి వర్తించండి.
We have to realize the truth and conduct ourselves that the God is the prompter indweller.
భగవంతుని చింతించడం వల్ల ఏ మాత్రము హాస్యం లేదు. ఎవరు ఏం చేసినప్పటికీ మన భయం లేదు.
You need not have fear to think of the Lord.
కనుక మనం ఎవరికి భయపడకుండా
don't have fear.
ఆరు సర్వులకు ఆధారమైనటువంటి భగవంతుని మనము విశ్వసించాలి.
We should have full faith in
భగవంతుడే దీనన్నిటి కూడాను రక్షించేది.
It's the God who protects.
కనుక శిక్షించేది భగవంతుడు కాదు, నీ కర్మలే నిన్ను శిక్షిస్తున్నాయి.
God will never punish you, your own actions punish you.
భగవంతుడు కేవలం రక్షించేటువంటి వాడే, రక్షకుడు మాత్రమే.
God is only protector.
కనుక అట్టి భగవంతుని చింతించు, భగవంతుని భజన సల్పుతూ, భగవంతుని యొక్క భావాన్ని హృదయంలో చింతిస్తూ మీ సత్కర్మలు మీరు ఆచరిస్తూ జనసేవల యందు మీరు పాల్గొనండి.
Think of the Lord, worship him, chant his glory and discharge your duty and serve the society.
ప్రేమ ముదిత మనసే కహో రామ 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 శ్రీ రామ 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 మనసే కహో రామ 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 ముదిత మనసే కహో రామ 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 శ్రీ రామ 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 ముదిత మనసే కహో రామ 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 శ్రీ రామ రామ పాపకట దుఃఖ మిటే లేత రామ నామ పాపకట దుఃఖ మిటే లేత రామ నామ సముద్ర సుఖద నామ ఏక రామ నామ సముద్ర సుఖద నామ ఏక రామ నామ పరమ శాంతి సుఖ నిధాన దివ్య రామ నామ పరమ శాంతి సుఖ నిధాన దివ్య రామ నామ నిరాధార కో ఆధార ఏక రామ నామ నిరాధార కో ఆధార ఏక రామ నామ మాతా పిता बंधु सखा सब ही राम नाम माता पिता बंधु सखा सब ही राम नाम भक्त जनर जीवन धन एक 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 राम नाम राम 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 श्री राम 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 श्री राम 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 श्री राम 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 श्री राम 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 श्री राम 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 राम
Ram 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 Shri Ram 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 Shri Ram 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 Shri Ram Ram Ram
अवतारा युग अवतारा
युग अवतारा
दीन दयाला संकट हारा
दीन दयाला संकट हारा
दयाला संकट हारा
दीन दयाला संकट हारा
साई अवतारा युग अवतारा
युग अवतारा
साई ब्रह्मा साई विष्णु
साई ब्रह्मा साई विष्णु
साई महेश्वरा
साई महेश्वरा
साई अवतारा युग अवतारा
युग अवतारा
सत्य साई प्रेम साई
सत्य साई प्रेम साई
सब धर्मों के बाबा साई
सब धर्मों के बाबा साई
साई परमेश्वरा
साई परमेश्वरा
साई परमेश्वरा
साई परमेश्वरा
साई अवतारा युग अवतारा
साई अवतारा युग अवतारा
साई ब्रह्मा साई विष्णु
साई ब्रह्मा साई विष्णु
साई महेश्वरा
साई महेश्वरा
साई अवतारा युग अवतारा
साई अवतारा युग अवतारा
सत्य साई प्रेम साई
सत्य साई प्रेम साई
सब धर्मों के बाबा साई
सब धर्मों के बाबा
साई परमेश्वरा
साई परमेश्वरा
साई परमेश्वरा साई राम जय जय राम बोलो जय साई राम जय जय राम अनाथ रक्षक साई राम अनाथ रक्षक साई राम आपद बांधव साई राम आपद बांधव साई राम प्रेम स्वरूपा साई राम प्रेम स्वरूपा साई राम प्रेमावतारा साई राम प्रेमावतारा साई राम पूर्णावतारा साई राम पूर्णावतारा साई राम जय साई राम जय साई राम ओम जय जगदीश हरे स्वामी सत्य साई हरे भक्त जना संरक्षक भक्त जना संरक्षक पति महेश्वरा ओम जय जगदीश हरे शशिवदना श्रीकरा सर्वा प्राणपते स्वामी सर्वा प्राणपते आश्रित कल्पलतिका आश्रित कल्पलतिका आपद्बान्धवा ओम जय जगदीश हरे माता पिता गुरुदैवमु मरियन्तयु नीवे स्वामी मरियन्तयु नीवे नाद ब्रह्म जगन्नाथा नाद ब्रह्म जगन्नाथा नागेन्द्राशयना ओम जय जगदीश हरे ओंकार रूप ओजस्वी ओराई महादेवा सत्य साई महादेवा मंगल हारति अंदुको मंगल हारति अंदुको मंगल गिरिधारी ओम जय जगदीश हरे नारायण नारायण ओम सत्य नारायण 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 ओम नारायण नारायण ओम सत्य नारायण नारायण ओम सत्य नारायण नारायण ओम जय सद्गुरुदेवा नारायण नारायण ओम सत्य नारायण 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 ओम नारायण नारायण ओम सत्य नारायण नारायण ओम सत्य नारायण नारायण ओम जय सद्गुरुदेवा नारायण नारायण ओम सत्य नारायण 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 ओम नारायण नारायण ओम सत्य नारायण नारायण ओम सत्य नारायण नारायण ओम जय सद्गुरुदेवा शांति 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 समस्त लोकाः सुखिनो भवन्तु समस्त लोकाः सुखिनो भवन्तु समस्त लोकाः सुखिनो भवन्तु शांति 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 जय बोलो भगवान श्री सत्य साई बाबा जी की जय।
ॐ साईश्वराय विद्महे सत्यदेवाय धीमहि तन्नः सर्वप्रचोदयात्। 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 ॐ साईश्वराय विद्महे सत्यदेवाय धीमहि तन्नः साईश्वराय विद्महे सत्यदेवाय धीमहि तन्नः सर्वप्रचोदयात्। ॐ 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 साईश्वराय विद्महे सत्यदेवाय धीमहि तन्नः सर्वप्रचोदयात्।